It's estimated that there are more than 90,000 people in the United States that need a kidney transplant. One of them is my friend Sandra Driscoll. It would be very difficult for her to wait 3 or 4 years to receive a kidney from a deceased donor. What she really needs is a living donor, someone willing and able to make this selfless act. Treatment of kidney disease has come a long way in the past 50 years. What was once a death sentence is now a manageable but chronic illness. Dialysis can greatly extend the life of someone who has lost their kidney function, but dialysis is not a cure.
A lot of people who are on dialysis are unable to hold down a job or complete their family obligations.
George Tanawaki is a software product manager in the Seattle area, and he is a living example. He donated one of his kidneys anonymously.
The reason that I donated is because I knew that by doing so, the impact would have on another person's life, the great improvement in their quality of life.
George didn't go into this without thinking it through.
The research I did on the web, looking at medical journals, said to me that this was a safe, relatively safe procedure. Testing they do is quite thorough and extensive and is used to make sure that the donor can safely donate a kidney. They want to make sure that the person who is going to be the donor can absolutely live a full and healthy life.
Sandra has been on dialysis for a year now, going into her second year. She has a large extended family that knows this has been a devastating illness for her.
I'm Sandra's brother, Scott, and we both live in Seattle. We've both lived here for a long time, and I have 2 children. And she's the aunt who's always been really active in my children's life.
She lived on a really, really steep hill, and we would skip down the hill and to this grocery store called PCC and get some snacks and treats, and then go down to a ship canal and feed the ducks.
You know, she doesn't have kids of her own, but she's the aunt that everyone's in touch with. She's the aunt that the cousins call to tell their big news. And she's the one who remembers when everybody's birthdays are and who keeps us all in touch with one another.
Before she was on dialysis, she came to my very first soccer game of the season, and that was just fine for her. And then on the last game, she just started dialysis, and so she was really weak and tired. Instead of coming up and cheering for me and standing on the sidelines, she had to sit at a bench.
She used to work. She was a city attorney. She had a job, she had a career, she had a life, and then diabetes gradually, slowly took that away from her. She can hardly go to the grocery store on her own anymore. She can barely carry on her normal functions, and it's all simply because she had diabetes and her kidneys ceased to function.
Finding a donor who is medically compatible is hard. Sandra's family is unable to help her with this life-changing new kidney. She and they need someone to step forward and selflessly donate a kidney, just as George Tanawaki did 2 years ago.
2 years out after my surgery, I have no medical problems that I'm aware of. I don't feel any pain. I don't feel any discomfort from the surgery, and I don't feel any medical issues at all. I don't miss my kidney. Because I donated anonymously, I don't have any knowledge of the person who received my kidney. My hope, of course, is that they're doing well and that the kidney is functioning quite well for them and that they're living a high quality of life. And that belief is, I think, that hope is what drove me to become a donor.
We're trying to get someone to please donate a kidney so that she doesn't have to do dialysis for the rest of her life.